So like 2 days ago, I started my very own Depop shop, and this has been like over a year in the making. So I just wanted to talk about it with you guys and share for anyone else who may be wanting to start a Depop, and also for my current subscribers who have been here, maybe came for the fashion content, came from when I used to do all my thrift hauls and all of that good jazz, and you want to start shopping some of the stuff that I'm talking about. All of this will be in this video. So I definitely want to talk about how I got started with the Depop, the backstory, all that good jazz, how I set up my shop. So I will say, if you are new and you came to this video of like how to get the best sales or whatever, I literally just started my Depop like 2 days ago. So don't have those advice for you. But if you're curious about like how to get started, how to list items, how everything works, I've been doing research for like over a year before I actually post anything, just to get some information on how to be a decent seller. So if you're interested in that type of information, then I can give you all of that good jazz. I've changed location because I'm downstairs where all of my inventory and stuff. Actually, I can show you my inventory really quick just so you can see what I'm working with. So I have this basket, this bin, stack of clothes here, another group of clothes and accessories there. And I also have more clothes out in the garage. So yeah, I have a bunch of stuff I've been accumulating. So just to give you some backstory on who I am and all of that, if you are new, I'm a personal stylist. I started my business in 2021, and right now I'm specializing in styling clients for travel. So any vacations they have coming up, I style them for the duration of their trip. My most recent client, I styled for her trip to London and with her family, and created her a lookbook and everything for her full 7 to like 9 day trip, I think. So yeah, that was amazing. But also I have a real love for thrifting. um Luckily, I've taken a break. I used to thrift so much. That's why I have so much clothes. And because I'm a stylist, I do photo shoots sometimes. And I have clothes from like buying things for shoots that, after the shoot I still have the stuff. Of course, personal items as well, to sell that I, want to get rid of. So I've been accumulating a good amount of clothes for a long time, and I kind of wanted to start like an online thrift store, like just like via like just having a website. But I realized that I could do it through Depop, and it's like kind of probably a little bit easier than like building my own website. Also, I want to do in-person markets, like vendor markets soon, or like flea markets. So that's just to give you guys a little bit of backstory. I've kind of always wanted to have like a thrift store just because I love thrifting, and I feel like just a great thing like to recycle clothing. Like there's so much clothes that just get thrown away. So yeah, that's like the main gist. And so with Depop, I started last year, and we started by taking photos of literally like maybe a quarter of what I have, just because it's so much. We took pictures of everything, and we took pictures outside just because I felt like the lighting would be best outside. So we waited until there wasn't a rainy day when it was sunny outside, and we took all of our photos outside. Um, and I will have some examples of like the things I did list on the screen, or like maybe like photos or whatever, so you can see like what the photos look like. But we had a table, and we like put a tablecloth on top so that it's nice white background. And then I did some on the fence, like hung up on the fence so that people could see it hung up, and also like laid like flat lay. And I might go back in the future and do some where I have the items on, so there can be some versatility. Sometimes people like to see things on, sometimes people don't. Maybe in the future I'll switch that up and start wearing things so that people could see it on a person as well. But some of the things aren't my size, so I figured maybe people wouldn't want to see it on someone that's not their size. You know what I mean? So yeah, I have a variety of different sizes and things like that in the shop. And so yeah, first thing that I did, we took pictures of everything. After that, Depop, it does ask you for a good amount of information about the items. So it'll ask you like, obviously size, brand, um, like what type of like theme it's in, like, like twee. I don't even know what twee means, but like gorp core or fairy core, cottage core, whatever. It'll ask you all those type of stuff, like what type of category it is, so that I can push it to the right crowd, basically. It also will ask you to give like a weight or like an estimate of a weight so that I can know how much to charge for shipping. And so I do have a scale. This is my scale that I have. And I already had this scale because I had a skincare business way back when. And so I still have my scale from like measuring different, amounts of like product for my skincare products, ingredients for my skincare products. And I still use it sometimes. I still make products every now and again. So I have a scale, but I do feel like you could do it without having a scale. This is just like a simple like kitchen scale. I'll have it linked in my Amazon storefront in the description. But I do feel like you can do it without a scale and you would be fine and just kind of like estimate like pretty much for any like lightweight thing because they'll have like I think like 4 ounces and then maybe like 8 ounces and like 10 ounces, like things like that, and you have to kind of guesstimate how much it is. But I feel like once you kind of get the hang of it, like right now I still weigh everything just in case. But I think once you kind of get the hang of it, you probably could go ahead and just guesstimate based on like what you already know. But if you do want to get one, they're not really that expensive. I believe like $10 or maybe even under $10. So yeah, definitely check that out. I have that in the description. So that's like another thing that I recommend to do is to weigh everything if you do have a scale. If not, kind of guesstimate and go from there. I would say guesstimate up so that you don't have to like pay more for shipping, because I think if you do the shipping incorrectly, like say you said it was 6 ounces and it was actually like 10, then you have to pay the difference of like if Depop has to pay extra shipping than like what you said it was, basically, because the customer is like paying for the shipping, but if they don't have to pay the actual price of the shipping, you know what I'm trying to say, like you're responsible. So I would say if you're not sure, go up a little bit. So yeah, those are like the basic things. A couple of tips that I heard of that are good for like your page and everything. Like I said, I've only had mine up for like 2.5 days, so I can't really say yet how well that they work, but I've heard these work for a lot of other people. And like I said, I did a lot of research before starting. So I heard that you're supposed to post like only a couple of things at a time. So my first day I posted 3 things. I meant to do like only 2, and then today I posted 1. And so like maybe doing like 2 to 3 depending on how much inventory you want to start out with. Like I don't want to start with more than like 5 or 6 items before I get my first sale, because I want to get a hang of like shipping things out to a client. I mean, I'm so used to saying client, to a customer and like all of that, before I like put like a whole bunch of stuff. And then like maybe if I got a whole bunch of sales, I would be like, wait, like I need to like get a grip. So I'm gonna start with like just once I get to like 6 items, I'll probably cut it off and like wait until someone buys something. But I've heard that it's best to post things a little bit at a time, like post 1 or 2 things first day, 2 or 3 things the next day, like things like that. And like instead of just putting on like 10 to 15 things all in one day, because the more active you are in posting, the more Depop will push your stuff to other people, because it sees like, oh, you're active, you're posting often, let me just make sure that people are seeing what you're posting and stuff like that. So yeah, that's something that I would recommend if you are just starting and you just have like a little small group of stuff. Just post one. Even if you're like, I just want to start with 3 items, post one for like 3 days and then wait, instead of just like posting all 3 things at once. That's what I would recommend. So that's what I'm doing. I will give you guys updates on how things are going, but definitely go ahead and check out my shop. I will show you some of the stuff that I listed up already so that you guys can see what those things are. And I can also show you some stuff that is going to come soon that I haven't listed yet, but like in the next day when I'm posting my 1 or 2 items, they'll be listed soon. Or after I get a couple of sales, then I'll be listing them later. Okay, so the first thing that I have is this top, and is a nice little white top. It has little like grommets or like lace-up holes, and it laces up in the front. It's very cutie. Like it's kind of like, to me it gives kind of like festival vibes, to be honest. And I feel like this would be cute with like a little denim like mini skirt and like cowgirl boots. Yeah. So yeah, and it's a size small. So this is one of the first things that I listed on my site, on my Depop shop. And then I also listed this, and like I said, I have various sizes. So this is a size 16, which would be like medium to a large, depending on your measurements and stuff. But this is a cute denim romper, and so it zips up in the front, and it has a nice little collar, two pockets, and then it has two pockets on the sides, a little romper, and it has scrunch at the waist. You can see here that it scrunches in the waist. So this part has stretch, but the front doesn't stretch, basically. Just kind of depends on your vibe. But yeah, I feel like this is so cute for summer. And honestly, if this was in my size, I would have kept it because I've been looking for like a little denim like play suit. I found a couple that were like longer, like like longer pants and not like romper style, which I feel like are cool too. But I have been looking for something like that. Another thing that I listed up recently is this little bikini top, and so yeah, very nice. It is kind of marbly. You can see it's like marble or galaxy, whatever you want to call it, like a marble galaxy like print, and a nice little bathing suit that I posted. So yeah, those are just a couple of the items that I posted already. And just to show you some things that I'm going to post that haven't already been listed yet, I do have this bathing suit, which I'm so mad. Like this was mine, but like it doesn't fit. So I can't keep it. Literally, it didn't fit when it came in, but I wore it like once or twice, and it just doesn't work out for me anymore because it's too small. But I have this. It's like so cute and like perfect for a little. I don't know. It's giving like Tulum or Cancun or something. Little monokini, and it has little like crochet details here in the middle, and then it's just regular, black bottoms at the bottom, and it's open back. But yeah, it's so cute, you guys. This is the back. It just ties around the back. You can see. Yeah, just ties in the back. But yeah, it's so cute, you guys. I'm so sad that it doesn't fit. And I tried to go back and get more because this was Forever 21, like old Forever 21. So they're not selling it no more. But very, very cute, and I'm low-key mad that it doesn't fit me. So the next thing that I have is this cute top. I like the colors on this, especially like the green is so pretty. So this is like a nice top. It crisscrosses in the front, as you can see, and then it's like kind of frilly at the bottom. Like I don't know how, if, let's see if I can explain it. Like you see like the way it has like that little, well, first it has slits, but it has like this material. Like you know how like those tops from like the 2000s have like these like little parts at the bottom that like, it kind of helps it look all ripply. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah, it's an extra large, and it says the brand is Blue Diamond Stretch. But yeah, girl, y'all, like and it does stretch really well. Like it's nice and stretchy, but very cute. Love the like colors on it. Like, well, I'm a sucker for anything green. Y'all know what my room looks like already, so can't even go into further detail about that. So yeah, that's one of the items. And then lastly, I'll show you this one. I don't want to like overload, but this is a cute dress. Again, another one that I'm kind of mad that this one isn't in my size. This is perfect for summer. So wait, let me bring it up close so you can see. So it has like these little flowers all over it. Really pretty detail. And then it ties in the back so that you can like, cinch it in if you want to. Now it says it's maternity, but it doesn't, to me it doesn't give maternity like at all. And I feel like it could be perfect for, let's see, this is a large. To me it could fit the exact that denim romper that I was showing you that's in a 16W. I feel like this would fit like similar to that. But I will say it doesn't have like any stretch at all. And there's a zipper down the back. So that's like the only thing about it, but it does have like, if it's a little bit bigger, you could like still use the tie in the back to scrunch it or whatever. But yeah, it's nice and it's short, a little shorty dress for summer. Beautiful colors. Very nice. But yeah, just to give you guys a little bit of a glimpse of what I have going on so far with the shop. Those are a few of the items that, yeah, it's so pretty. Look, you can just see the pretty like details of it. Very pretty. So yeah, in this video, I kind of just wanted to motivate you guys, if you guys were thinking about starting a Depop shop, to go ahead and do it. I just started. I did tons of research, and sometimes, like, you don't need to do all that research. You need to, bite the bullet and just go ahead and do it. So if you were thinking about doing it, hopefully this video, it does inspire you to do so. And also, if you guys would like to shop any of the stuff that's on my site already, go ahead and do so. There'll be more fun stuff coming out very, very soon. Let me know if you guys are interested in any like style bundles. I know that's another thing a lot of Depop girlies do, is create bundles. So you can purchase basically like a small bundle would be like 3 to 4 items, and maybe it could be outfits, or it could just be pieces within like a certain aesthetic that you want. So maybe you're like, oh, I want like an earthy girl aesthetic. Like I would like basically from the inventory that I have pull stuff that is that aesthetic, and then it could be accessories, shoes, clothes, whatever. And then I know some people also, if they don't have it in their inventory, they'll just thrift for it for you, like shop for you basically. And then like a medium bundle could be like, I think between like 6 to 8 pieces, and then like a large bundle could be like between like 10 to 12 pieces, something like that. And basically it would be different prices for like the different tiers, and then I would just basically style things for you with the thrifted items. And so that also to me sounds like so much more fun, to be able to just like get you guys to tell me what types of things are your vibe. Like if you're like, oh, whimsy goth, like earthy aesthetic, Y2K, whatever it is that you're going for, let me know if you're interested in that, because I can like set up stuff for that so that you guys can start booking that, because that sounds like a lot of fun for me, honestly. And it seems like it would be really nice for you guys as well to get like a bunch of clothes that are just pre-picked for you, and it's probably a lot cheaper than like going and buying a bunch of clothes that is brand new, thrifted things as well, but you don't have to do the work of like thrifting it all for yourself, you know what I mean? So if that is something that you guys are interested, definitely go ahead and comment that down below. Let me know that you're interested. And yeah, so definitely go follow my Depop. I'm a newbie over there, so I think I only have like 7 followers or something like that. So it'll be on the screen. You guys will see it. But I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Hopefully this inspired someone if you are new to Depop, or you're thinking about getting on Depop, to go ahead and start. Like I said, hopefully you're not upset that I don't have any like super tips about like how to get the most sales and stuff, but maybe I'll have some of those for you soon as well. And also, if you are new, you should go ahead and subscribe and join our fashion family over here. Definitely a lot more thrifty content to come, obviously, because I started a Depop shop and I got to keep up with the inventory and stuff. And also, if I'm going to be doing markets soon, I'm probably going to get rid of inventory super quick. So I'll have to go thrifting a lot more soon. I'm expecting maybe like next month to probably start back up with thrifting. It's been like almost 6 to 8 months, maybe almost a year since I've like thrifted. So I'm excited. So anyways, definitely go ahead and subscribe if you guys are new here. If you guys made it to the end, you might as well join our little fashion family. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Bye guys.